Hello there. It is me, Pearl from Pearl and the Prayers, and this is Tuned In Tarot. And we are here to take a look at the balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy inside of ourselves, understanding that whatever state we find this energy in, we can expect to see that reflected back to us in our interactions with others, in our external environment. And if we want to see change, we have to shift and make change in the energy within us, and then it will be reflected back to us. And that's what we learn on this beautiful twin flame journey. I can't even hear the words anymore. It's been a long time since I've been saying these words. I do think they're powerful. I do think they have meaning, mostly just to torture me. But it's fine because I've learned a lot of things. And I guess that's the whole point, isn't it? At least for me. So, in your mind right now, hold something that you think if it happened, wow, you sure would feel better if it happened right now. If you were just like, oh, hey, oh, you did get my number. Oh, thanks for acknowledging that. I feel so much better now. What I want you to imagine is the feeling, the so much better. What is the feeling of so much better? That's something I really want you to think about right now. And I don't want you to use your creative visualization so much. I want you to use your logical mind for a minute. And I want you to ask your logical mind, what do I think this is going to make me feel? So I pick up the phone and I'm like, hi, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for calling me. What were you going to say? What do I want? What do I want to hear? And how do I want to feel from this phone call? Because I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to be like, oh, you're rejecting me, right? So I don't want to feel that. And I don't want to feel, I know a lot of the things I don't want to feel, but what do I want to feel? What do I want to feel from this? I want to feel like literally what I said, like, oh, you got my message. Oh, chill. Okay, you did get it. Love that for me. I want that feeling of that's right. That is what was happening. You were communicating with me. So validated. So feeling like what I thought was true is true, and having to get a sense of that coming from outside of myself. So I need somebody to tell me, you were doing it right. You were doing it right. You get an A for knowing what you were doing and knowing why. So in the grand scheme of things, when you take that feeling out of its context, when you take it out of the conversation of like, oh, hey, twin flamey person, thanks for making me feel validated. Does it seem quite so important or significant that this person gives you this knowledge? Yes, I did get your message. Yes, I did see your message and I left it on read. Yes, I did, yep, 100% that was happening. Yep. So now they feel, they don't feel good. So now what you want for them is, in order for you to feel validated, which is seen and heard and understood, you want them to acknowledge the feeling of, yeah, I did that. So you want them to feel bad in order to balance the scales. There's nothing wrong with that. That's kind of how it works, but I just want you to acknowledge that in order for you to feel better, your person has to give something up, right? So maybe it's not just being seen and heard that you want, because it's not just that, right? There's a part of you that's like, vindicated. But that means that you didn't quite believe in yourself, because you wouldn't need someone to vindicate you if you had the conviction of your beliefs. Like if you believed that I was doing the right thing. So we could keep breaking this phone call down into many feelings. I'm just going after one of them that popped into my mind. Another feeling is, of course, the excitement of being like, yay, you called me. Now what? Now what? What are we going to talk about? What are we going to say? What are we going to say? I don't want to waste the time talking on, how I don't want to feel, because that's definitely not what I want. So I want to talk about something that's going to make me feel excited. This will make me feel fun. Okay. things that I find interesting, things that you also find interesting. So things we have in common, things we like about each other, things we like about the world, the stuff that you want to talk to somebody about. That's what you want. So when you're starting to seek these feelings from this event that in your mind will logically conclude with these feelings, which our minds are the illusion part, right? The minds make it up. They're like, and then this will happen, and then this will happen, and then this will happen. And like it doesn't usually happen like that. Because our minds are a little fantastic. They're a little bit pumped full of plastic, like a la Disney show and romance novels and dysfunctional modeled behaviors. Oof. It's a good thing that things in our minds don't come true automatically. It's a good thing that we have this like buffer area of art where we can put all of these things that we do think about and don't have to actually have them happen, hopefully. But all of this is to say, this event that you want to happen that will make you feel better, you're getting more information about what you're seeking in your life. You're seeking needing to be seen and heard and validated and vindicated, taken seriously, believed, which requires you to do all of those things for yourself. So you know what you have to do for yourself. You have to believe yourself. You have to believe the feelings that you have when you have them. You have to trust in them. You have to trust that your mind is also careful and logical, careful apparently, enough to suss out whether your feelings are based on fear or true intuition. It takes this whole journey to learn how to do that. And this one event is probably not going to even come close to giving you what you're truly seeking, because what you're seeking is so much bigger and so much more and so much more expansive. So you're going to get even more than you're asking for in so many ways. I'm looking at 2:55 when I'm looking at the clock right now, of course. So you're after feelings we just talked about at length. And the way to get those feelings that you're after is this beautiful chopped wood card. I'm getting a book in the mail for part 2 of the because we did the first part of the retreat in September. Now we're going to do part 2 in February. And in February, we're going to focus on action because of like Imbolc starting off the month there, Freya heating up the earth, getting ready for the spring, getting ready to take action. And so we'll be reading this book called The Art of Taking Action or something like that. It's something like that. I don't know. It's coming in a couple of days, so I'll be able to hold it up and pose with it. But it's got a very chopwood kind of a vibe. It's definitely, I know, going to be about being present. I already have the feeling of it. It seems like it's going to be very helpful for me with my executive functioning disorder. Okay, so we're looking at page 42. So this is the theme of this week. Being grounded in everyday experience and humility. And look at my lights. My lights, putting on a light show for you. Thank you. Unnecessary. Thank you. We appreciate your showing up for our reading to bless our reading and everything. Protective elements around. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. The relationship message for this is nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. This is a beautiful way to start this reading. And the final prosperity message is now is the time to take small steps rather than larger leaps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan for the life you aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remember, remain humble and aware of the present. Okay, we get it. But that was a beautiful, thorough message. There's a broom here, a good reminder to cleanse your energy, which I'm using. Oh, Luna's, Lady Luna's, the Crafty Country Witch, Bare Naturals, candles, and more. October Winds scent is my favorite. And that is definitely not a paid placement. It's just a friendly one because it's beautiful smell and her shop is amazing. And so is she. Okay. So yeah, we're going to deal with the mundane things. We're going to deal with just daily life. We're just going to be present in each other's energy without needing to define that too much right now at this present moment. And it's the theme of this week of being present. So we're called to that lesson this week. So now let's take a look. Now, no one was talking. Everybody was just doing instrumentals during the shuffling, being very withholding. No one would give ground. Finally, I was like, well, I need to give this a title, and I don't want it to be like Ronaldo, blah, blah, blah. Nobody's going to care. Like, I'm going to find the next song that has a title. And what do I get but The Greatest Show by Sparks? I'm the greatest show, apparently, and that is the title. So I believe that. You're welcome. Anyway, I just like when my spirit guides are mischievous like that. Mischievous, by the way. There's no Venus in there, just so you know. And that's my Venus in Virgo. Being a bitch about grammar. And then getting shit wrong herself. But never admitting to it. Oh no, that's how you can spell it that way. It can be spelled both ways. Anyway, let's continue with this lesson. Because nobody was talking, nobody was also showing cards either. Everybody's cards are flipped over. And I'm literally using a vice versa tarot deck, which doesn't necessarily have to be that way. Like it could be the back of, it was literally the backs of all the cards. I was like, okay. So we're going to do ladies first, just to be like traditional. But we're not talking about gender. We're talking about the feminine energy. So we're going to do the receptive side of self first. This is the emotional and creative part of self. You can and should watch these readings as if you are learning more about yourself, not just your person. Your person is just a nifty mirror who shows you who you are and who you aspire to be and who you aspire not to be. And you just play off one another like that. And it's so fun. So let's talk about it. Divine feminine energy. Using my very traditional deck, my very first deck that I got at Crazy Wisdom in Ann Arbor, Michigan, when I lived there. And the Light Seer's Tarot. What is this? The Eight of Cups and the Empress. Are you walking away from your duties? Or are you walking towards your duty, what you are called to do, which is create something? You're called to create something. You can't create something without the action that comes from an inspired place and takes your creation into the reality. So we can't just wait forever. Like, we actually have to go out and find a suitable partner to provide the data we need to create the thing that we so are desiring to create. And if we've been waiting and waiting because some of these cups seemed super good, even though a lot of the cups were just super poisonous, it's time to go. And so Divine Feminine is like, okay, well, I stuck around for a while. I did the best I could do. I was creative as fuck. I had all these great ideas. I was like driven to create with you, but you're not playing. So I'm going to just leave because I think you're a fool for squandering such an incredible fortune. This is underlying all of her thoughts and decisions. The Fool card, back of her mind. You are an idiot. An idiot for taking such a big risk and waiting for so long. Now you've grown old. You were loyal to somebody that just would not return the loyalty to you, would not return the commitment, would not protect or provide. You protected and provided for them energetically. You acted like a foolish idiot for doing that. Why did you do that? You gave away everything and you have nothing left for yourself now. And you grow old and afraid of all you have to do because now you have to have the youth that you lost, spending it on this less than loyal energy who cared a lot about their reputation, so much that they didn't do anything to assist you at any point during any time in their long and illustrious career. Dang, some heavy energy. So Divine Feminine's like, that was your dumb fault. You threw away your youth on this person thinking they were loyal to you when they indeed were not. They had loyalties to others. They had legal contracts. They had, people depending on them to present a certain face. And they did it. They did it. They did it. Like the little dog that's in the Fool card. Like a little dog. They did whatever they were told. Like, so Divine Feminine's like, I am really upset with myself for having made up my mind to be a fool and to be played like that. So that sucks. Because what is happening is, bam, this huge awakening is happening. I was sleeping. I was praying and I was having faith. But I was dead. I wasn't doing anything. I didn't have any life. I wasn't going after what I felt very passionate about, what I really was imagining, what I was creating. I was just laying there and I was waiting for it to happen and I was dead. I wasn't living my life. I was like, this person was off living their lives. They were having a good fucking time. They were having a great fucking time doing all the things that I was feeding them this energy to be able to do. Meanwhile, I was dead. And right now, the way I currently feel about that is really fucking super shit. 7 of Pentacles from both decks. My patience has worn very thin with you. I'm tired. Thank you very much, Codenamed. I'm tired of your shit. I'm tired of you and your... I'm tired. I'm impatient. I can't be patient anymore. I was so patient. I was taking care of this shit. I was putting all into it, waiting for you to do something to nurture this, something to harvest this abundance. Just fuck. And where does this go? Oh my God. The Lover's card, the Death card, and the Nine of Cups. My love for you, dead because of your wishy-washy behavior. What can keep the spark going here? What can keep the kindling burning if there's just this mud? What is... Yeah, it's like my feelings for you are strong, but they can't live on forever in this pattern of this holding pattern. They just cannot. So I'm awake now. What does that mean for me? Here's the Strength card and in reverse and the Five of Wands. I have too much pride. I have too much pride to give up. I put too much into this to give up now. To let my ego defeat me. This current energy of the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm not going to carry that anymore. Not holding on to that anymore. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not sitting here waiting for the offer. Oh, maybe one day my prince will come like I'm fucking Snow White at the goddamn well. No. I give up. I put that down. I'm not carrying this anymore. It is not my job to await your offer. You're going to have to find someone else to do that for you. I'm not doing that for you anymore. Nope. I'm hearing the fucking red right hand, like Nick Cave freaking damn every version of it from Peaky Blinders right now. Red right hand. I'm done taking your hand. Like I'm this cycle of I'm changing this cycle, this obsession with you coming and giving me something. I can't do it anymore. I'm exhausted beyond it all things. I have bigger things to do. I have bigger things to do. Did you see how much major arcana energy was in my side of this reading? No, just stop doing this. Change this. Change it. I'm not going to do you understand? I'm not making a single move towards you, a single step. There's nothing that can entice me to do that. I'm not even interested. I'm not interested in any Four of Wands that starts with me breaking this Five of Wands. Nope, not interested. If you think that's ever going to happen, you can just keep dreaming, buddy. You will never hear me break that. I will never break this. That's the stubborn pride of the Leo energy that comes from that Strength card. You will never hear me say anything. I will never be the one that's like, hey, I think we should talk. That's never going to happen. Never. I will never. That's a promise. If you want to communicate, you're going to have to face your fear and say, can we talk? And then I will say, sure. And then I will say, what do you have to say to me? Because I'm also not going to be like, blah, 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 because there's nothing for me to say. I didn't do any of this. That's the feminine side of self. Sick of your bullshit. I'm not going to fall for your illusions or your, dangling of carrots. There's not a carrot big enough right now attached to any living, breathing being that could entice me. Sorry. Communication is key. If you can't handle it, you're not on the level. If you're not on the level, you can't come to my party here. You're not VIP. Get off my lawn. Okay. Jeez, Louise. Now I gotta switch over to the Divine Masculine reading, which I don't know what I'm switching because I'm looking the same fucking cards in the face right now for the most part. Here we go. Here we go with this bullshit. 4 of Swords in reverse. Coming out with this 6 of Wands. And this is what was on Divine Feminine's mind. This is the 4 of Swords upright for her. She's like, I'm done with it. I'm burning. I'm sick of praying, hoping, fucking keeping the faith of this, nurturing this. Nope, I'm not doing that anymore. If you want it, come and get it. If you don't want it, it's probably, that's fine. It's gone, I'm sure, by now. It has moved on. I'm awakened. I'm not sleeping anymore. Divine Masculine's overall energy is like, I better fucking say something if I want a victory here, because as we just heard over here from Feminine, she's like, I'm never talking to you again. It's all up to you. Look at the colors of the cards responding. I like that. It's all up to you to break this 5 of Wands. You take this Ace of Wands, right? You want me? Okay, cool. You add that desire for me to this 6 of Wands, which is the one that causes you to take that ace and become victorious in the 6 of Wands. So there's definitely a tuned in energy here where one side of self is privy to the other side of self and what needs to be done. And then we have this person who's grown so old because they've refused to say anything while their entire paradise is just burning here and just burning to the ground. And they're just like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything because I'm dead. I've literally waited so long that my body has died. And that's not going to happen. Nope. This person has been hoarding their prosperity long enough. They've been taking long enough, keeping all that stuff, like, for building this little nest egg for this feminine. Cool. She didn't need it. All she needed was for you to talk. Okay? Just talk. Talking is victory. Talking is winning. Talking is winning. Talking is being able to not have to be sad anymore. Do you not want to be sad anymore? Fucking talk. Okay? Fucking do it. And then in the back of the mind, and this is literally the masculine's energy to himself. Do I not want to be sad anymore? I need to fucking talk then. I need to take that desire, that passion. I need to overcome my fear of competition. I need to just fucking be successful. I just need to be victorious. I need to do whatever it takes, even if I have to give up the ghost. Fine, I give up the ghost. I literally don't care anymore. That's definitely the energy that I'm getting from this masculine, because he's facing his fear. He's like, okay, I'm not going to be constantly stuck in this devil energy anymore, burning with desire, unwilling to go and cross into this unknown territory with feminine. And what if it hurts? What if there's pain? I can't do that anymore. I'm literally incapable. I can't spend another day burning in the hell of being unwilling to go somewhere just because I don't know exactly where that is going to take me. Okay, so wherever it's going to take me, I'm pretty fucking sure it's better than this shit that I've been experiencing, that I've been chained to and unable to escape. Pretty sure. I'm like 99.9% sure it's going to be better than that. What have I been thinking about constantly? Was the first thing on my mind? Okay, well, it's this death card in reverse and the Three of Cups. Please don't let my life be over because I did some dumb fucking shit. Please do not let this be over because I drank too much, partied with my friends, worked too much, um, let the behavior get in my way, had other partners, focus my energy on anybody except for my own cup. Please, please do not let this be over because of that. Because that would suck because I didn't get anything from this except for fun times. Oh, it's fun, super fun now because I'm afraid of this ending, even if it meant that, there could be something new, but I don't know what that is. And I'm the one who caused this also. So I keep thinking about that all the time. What is currently on my mind right now? I can't get to you at all to give you what I want to give you. You can't see me. I don't think you can hear me. You are definitely trapped in this prison of your own thinking, and you could stop thinking this way. Like, you could be free of these thoughts, like, but you because you won't respond to me, because you won't reciprocate, because you won't because I don't know how to reciprocate, and that's my own thinking. That's my own prison of my own thinking. I don't know how to express my feelings the way that you do. So I can't, I want to be generous with you, but I don't know how to be generous with you. And also I want to give you something, but I don't know, how do I give it to you if you can't see me, if I have no way to talk to you? So sure, I want to share with you, but you're not letting me. You're not letting me. So what I'm thinking about is this Ace of Swords energy in the reverse and this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. All I can think about is how I used to be when I was in my Nine of Pentacles energy, which is what you're in now. I want to cut out these attachments that I have, these frivolous, self-indulgent behaviors, the way that I think of myself, what I'm capable of, how I view myself, how I judge myself. Like negative self-talk, like I want to stop doing that. I want to stop seeing this old version of this relationship, which is causing this cycle to keep repeating. Like, I definitely want to shift or change that. I want to cut it out. Like, I want to cut out these self-indulgent behaviors that are constantly causing me to have these issues with approaching you and with communicating. And this really not wanting my chances to be over because of my behavior. I have the Two of Wands, which, because I know that you're my soulmate, the Six of Pentacles again, which I really want to be able to share with you, and the Prince of Discs, which is the Knight of Pentacles energy. My part of this journey. My part of this journey has been to learn how to not be manipulative and controlling using my finances, using my material wealth and prosperity, my quid pro quo mentality. I have to let that go. It's taken me a long time to build up into this stable and reliable energy. But because I wanted you so badly, and that's the sun he's holding in his hand, is literally burning him, right? I wanted you so much that it hurts, that I've really been willing to take this slow and painful journey to learn how to be better at reciprocating with you. I've painfully, slowly learned my lesson. I know that you're who I've asked for. I know that you've been stable. I know that you're solid and reliable. And if you look at the imagery on this card too, the Six of Pentacles, there's this person looking down over this whole town. And look at my lighting shift again. I'm going to go with that is important in messaging. I don't know why it happened, so somebody can explain it to me. And this is a card definitely about wanting to have your, like, this dominance over your world. And this is a perfectionism. I want to give back everything so perfectly because of what I did, because I almost lost everything with that death card just to have fun. Like, just to have a good time, which is the stupidest, literally the stupidest thing. Clarifying this, like, I can't get to you energy to give you what I want to give you. We have the Three of Pentacles. You won't work with me upright. And the Ace of Cups. But I really do want to build this connection with you, and I want to give you this offer of love, you know, the one that you are not wanting to wait for anymore. So, look at, she literally can't see it. It's literally not in her fucking sight. I want you to, I want you to see it. And she's like, no, I can't, because all I can think about is how this was and how he behaved in the past and the things that I'm afraid of happening because of what happened last time, right? The last time this all transpired. Like, I can't have that happen again. Like, I don't know how you expect me to survive that happening again, is definitely the feeling I'm getting there from the feminine energy. Like, how could you expect me to survive that if it ever happened again? And the masculine just being like, but you have to work with me so I can give you this. And feminine's like, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't want to work with you because I don't want to ever hurt the way that I hurt before. So what happens when we cut away this attachment to this old story? We get the Chariot energy, which is the energy of 2023 as well, the Chariot card, and the Hermit in reverse. So a major transition from always having to do everything by yourself to finally understanding that you have to work as a team. Your head and your heart must be balanced and working together in order for you to accomplish anything. You have to surrender your ego. You have to surrender, swallow your pride. You know, like, it's one thing for the feminine energy, but I'm never going to express to this person because of the potential for them to reject me. And to understand that that is your feminine energy, your person is reflecting that back. So they're literally like, I am never going to speak to her because she might reject me now because of all the times that I rejected her by ignoring her. So both of you have to get on that team. You have to work together. And one thing I say about the Chariot is a Chariot is not going to be pulled successfully, efficiently, or quickly if the team hasn't been trained properly, which takes time and energy and devotion. So, and look at how he's carrying the caduceus there. I've never really noticed that before, but that's pretty significant because this card is associated with twin flame dynamics. So there is this feeling of masculine energy really wanting to charge ahead, to surrender that old story, not carry this old story around anymore. And the divine feminine also is like not wanting to carry the story of waiting for an offer anymore. If both of them don't want to be in this story anymore, there is this opportunity for them to change the story. What I think is interesting is that what they're required to do is to chop wood this week, which is to focus on those minor details of their life, on the mundane things that they have been neglecting, to fall into a pattern of like silent understanding of one another, I think. So let's get the oracles to round out this reading. Divine Feminine. Another lion. The Great Mystery. And it says trust. This is from my shamanic medicine book. I want to say I do recognize the gray area of appropriation, but I really love the messages from all of these cards. I just want to definitely say that I'm aware of the connotations of some of these decks and the meanings of these cards. And if you're not aware and you don't acknowledge it, you should become aware and then you should acknowledge it and do with it what you will. I think as a person who would want my messages to get out, I don't care who receives them. I just want you to hear the messages. And I feel like that's true of most teachers, ancient teachers. So Great Mystery wafts gently in to remind you of the beauty in all things. See this beauty as a reminder of the underlying invisible presence in all things. In the Lakota language, they say, I'm definitely not going to be able to pronounce that. All are related, where everything is interconnected. Great Mystery represents the divine power in all things, the life force of the universe. Great Mystery can be appreciated through personal encounters with living spirits of the land, the elements, the directions, and all living creatures. It is time to put aside what you are doing and become part of the silence. I literally just said they are supposed to understand themselves in silence. It is time to put aside what you are doing and become part of the silence. How can you hear the truth of Great Mystery if it is being drowned out by modern technology, or your head is a constant stream of worry and fears for the future? Step away from brainwashing media and reclaim your connection with truth. Great Mystery will never give you anything you can't handle. So throw caution to the wind and play your part in the intrinsic plan of the universe. Trust that everything is working out perfectly. Great Mystery is a universal energy that permeates throughout all things. It is the beginning and the end. It is present in all beings. Great Mystery is also referred to as Creator. It is everything come together as one. A lack of self-belief separates you from the oneness of the universe. Acknowledge the part you are here to play and accept your life purpose. Everything is in perfect order and working out as it should. Daily prayer and meditation builds trust. That's that Four of Swords card, daily prayer and meditation. The Great Mystery speaks. Father Sky and Mother Earth, divine power of death and birth, embrace the life in all you see. Trust in the Great Mystery. Okay, that's a beautiful card. And it's coming out with Whale Spirit, and it literally says, I'm gonna die. It literally says, trust the Great Mystery. I have chills to the bone. This says Great Mystery Trust. This says trust the Great Mystery. Now, what is really, really fascinating to me is these are also my signs. I am a Leo sun and a Leo moon and a Pisces rising. And that's even more incredible. Stop. Okay. Wow. Number 65. I can't wait to hear this message confirming the last message. And if you ever wonder why I read from Oracle books, it's exactly this. Because when I do a reading and I say something from a reading, and then each piece of my reading gets wrapped up in a bow by a book that has someone else writing it, is for me my biggest validation, and that what I am saying is truly coming from being tuned into something that's not just my pea brain. Whale spirit. I can't remember if this was in reverse or upright. So I'm going to look at both messages then. Whale spirit is an ancient creature who was here at the beginning of time and who has seen everything, felt everything, and heard everything that has ever transpired on this planet. In the hidden realms where all things must gather first before manifesting into form, whale spirit is the keeper, singing the soul of the whole world from the deepest waters of the coldest seas. When whale spirit appears, it is a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, and through the peripheral senses that part the invisible veils separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness in the hidden realms. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of spirit and to trust that within the invisible, what you can't see now are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by angels. Certainty is not offered to you right now. You are being asked to trust the process of co-creation. Whale spirit reminds you that your primary reality is not that of the material world, but that of the realm of spirit, from which the essence of your dreams and desires take shape before arriving as a specific form. You must trust absolutely that what will come will be for the highest good. Stay in your present moment awareness and allow the hidden realms to hold your intentions safely until it is time for them to manifest in the realm of form. Let go, for you will not be left behind. Some things take longer than others to arrive. My goodness gracious me, oh my, this reading today is out of control. So we have great mystery, trust, and trust the great mystery. Whale spirit, lion spirit, butterfly spirit, all present. Those are some of the symbols you might want to look up, maybe significant for you. Also, Leo, Pisces, Cancer energy, Scorpio, water energy, fire, Aries, and Sag. And then the final card for the Divine Feminine is Poised. Another card about confidence, just like the Strength card. It is number 48 for those repeating double numbers. And it just keeps getting better and better. This message is being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best and confidence. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. This is just confirmation for me, confirmation after confirmation. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You are ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. You have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power and into your light and into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. Divine Feminine's reading today, killing it. Absolutely so proud of my Divine Feminine energy. And my Divine Masculine energy, too, who's getting real. What are you getting, Divine Masculine? Not surprised. You had so much earth in your reading. All of the pentacles, the earthing energy. And we are getting for this masculine energy, stone people. We also got that chop wood energy before, which is like that being focused on the mundane, what's right in front of you, being solid, stable, and reliable. Stone people energy. Knowing. A knowing will be revealed to you. Stone people are the record keepers of the planet and hold the knowledge you now require. Connecting with these teachers stirs ancient buried memories of honoring nature and shamanic ways. You know deep within that this is the truth of who you are. You have spent many nights staring at stars, feeling the magic of a wooded grove, and hearing the whispers of the ancestors in the breeze. Great mystery surrounds stone circles. The stones hold the secrets of all they have witnessed. There are many aspects of history that are still to be discovered. Stone People brings you back to your very roots. Slow your mind to connect with this energy, and the right stone will be put in your path. It might be a tiny pebble, a rock, or a large boulder. Hold the stone so that your past is revealed and unanswered questions can come to light. Breathe in the knowledge that Stone People wishes to impart. Be ready for that aha moment. In Greek mythology, Deucalion and Pyrrha survived a great flood by throwing stones over their shoulders as they fled. In doing so, they created a new race to repopulate the earth. When we look to the mountains, we are looking at 300 to 500 million years of history containing fossilized remains of animals, fish, shells, and plants. They are the oldest and wisest record keepers of this earth. Be clear about your intentions. Investigate thoroughly before proceeding. Some information you require will be presented unexpectedly. A return to study. You know more than you realize. Be open to esoteric information. Meditate at a sacred stone circle. By the way, crystals are stones. If you have been wondering about a stone circle, you can put crystals around you. That is a stone circle. Stone People speaks. Silently, we've watched the past, memories saved within to last. Greet our faces in the rock. Ancient knowledge is to unlock. All right, Divine Masculine. And then we are getting the protection message of Stag Spirit. Take the lead. There's a reversal on this card. It is 58, whereas Divine Feminine had 48. That's interesting. The protection message is others may not be as far along as you are on your journey. When Stag Spirit appears in the protection position, you are called to be compassionate and patient as you find yourself leading the way. When others struggle to follow you, they may be unsure that you can be trusted, challenging you to be kind and strong, challenging your value and questioning your worth. Know that Spirit has put you in this place at this time for a purpose and will not abandon you when you need help with your new responsibilities. Or perhaps you are actually uncomfortable leading, maybe temporarily trapped by your small self, and are therefore promoting yourself too strongly, afraid that others might see weakness or imperfection in you. Let go of your fears and let Stag Spirit remind you that you have what it takes to lead wisely and ethically if you practice self-honesty and listen to others who wish to support you. Wow. And finally, after Stag, Spirit, and Stone People, we have this card, which came out earlier today, and now we get to know more about it. It is the Exchanging Gifts card, number 27. I think I haven't posted it yet, which is interesting. But I did already shuffle it and pull it earlier today. Maybe I posted it. Might have been the quick message. I can't remember. 27. I don't remember anymore. Okay. 27. The law of giving and receiving currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. So this fits, there are 2 Six of Pentacles on the masculine side, and then this card as well. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do, do, do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially and when it is reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be fulfilled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. All your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Okay, that is the final message of this very beautiful reading today. I'm going to bring us back to the very first lesson we received, which was that this week our job is to chop wood. You can look up the quote for that. I think is it Thich Nhat Hanh? I don't remember. But anyway, look up the Buddhist expression about chop wood and focus on being very present. Each of the mundane activities you're doing, like even when I go to pick up all of these cards, be very present and mindful in the moment. This is the only way to bring in the inspiration required for you to choose new paths. If you are thinking about the past in the present moment, then you are manifesting the past in the future because your present moment is filled with thoughts of the past, and that's creating the next moment and the moment after that and the moment after that. So to get out of that cycle, you have to just chop wood. You have to be in the present moment so that when you make decisions, they come from this present energy, not the one you carry from your past, but the one that you wish to inspire into your future. So tap into that energy in the best way you can. Be very present in your tasks. That's my advice to you. And my suitcase over there is packed because I'm starting to pack. And that's one of the ways I'm going to chop wood this week is to pack. Mindfully bringing things I really do want to keep and letting things go that I do not want to keep anymore. That's going to be my chop wood activity. So pick an activity of your own and try it out. The other thing I would recommend doing is this little 7-day challenge where as you pick a time during the day where you imagine that life that you want and then you talk about it as if you have it now, but you say things like, I remember when I used to struggle with money, but now I never really struggle with it. It's always a pleasure to work with it. It flows to me so easily. It feels good when I receive it. And then you can say, I remember when I thought I might never meet somebody who would actually be able to communicate and express to me. But now the person that I'm with has no trouble communicating and expressing all their feelings to me. And I receive text messages and phone calls and deep personal and private conversations so often. I feel so fulfilled in this way. But I remember when it wasn't like that. And just start doing that for 7 days. You can do it as you're falling asleep. You can do it just like while you're waiting in line for something, putting the phone down for a moment, being very present, tuning into your breath, and then practicing I remember when for a moment. Remember the things of the past as if they are past, not as if they're going to happen again, as if they happened once, but now they never happen anymore. And try that and see how it works for you and let me know. I'm going to try to remember to do the same thing. I'm going to try to stick to a schedule this week that's a little more consistent than last week. I just needed a break. I'm going to continue to give myself the time and space I need because that's the only way, frankly, that I'm creative and productive is if I have the time and space to do that and be that. So I'm going to keep honoring that But hopefully, I will include more live activity on TikTok and here on YouTube this week than I was able to last week. And you will see some new content coming out from me this evening. I will hopefully be completely finished with the retreat. If you are wanting to follow the retreat, there's going to be the ability to do so very soon. So stay tuned for that. Please book private readings, video readings, or one-on-one sessions with me at tunedintarot.com. There is a link in the description box below now. You can also access it when you go to the normal pearlsprayers.com explore page. Anytime you tap the get tuned in button, you'll be taken to that page. So you can find $5 readings. I am having a special right now for one question or one card pulls for $5 if you need like advice during the day or a little bump or something. Just let me know and I'll do a private reading for you. And there's also $33 readings are back, $44 readings are back. And then, of course, there's the virtual one-on-one option. So you can see everything there. Please take advantage. I look forward to hearing the ching sound of my very first reading booked for 2023 because nobody's booked a reading yet in 2023. So be the first one to do it. Maybe I'll give you a special prize if you do. But thank you so much, everybody, for being here with me today. And every time you join and support me and stay through till the end of a reading, I appreciate that so much. Do the things, share it, sharing, following, liking, subscribing, getting notifications, interacting with the channel. You know that's how you can help me if you're not able to financially send a donation or book a reading at this time. Then please do those other things. That will be equally as helpful, honestly. Any energy you put toward me is an energy that I appreciate and feel very grateful for. So thank you. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day today. I will probably be reading live later on, maybe around 7 p.m. tonight. That's sounding likely. But it'll be sometime in the evening tonight on TikTok if you're wanting to go get some personal cards read. Remember, if you subscribe to the channel, you get 2 cards read. Or if you're a member on my website, details are all below. You will also receive 2 card readings whenever you catch me live on TikTok. And maybe I'll start doing that here on YouTube at some point. But for now, it's definitely on TikTok. And maybe I'll resurrect Instagram. I don't know. I'm just kind of seeing what works and what is comfortable to fit into my schedule. So my schedule is getting busier. So in a good way. Okay, everybody. Take care. See you all soon. Love you. Bye.